All right, we are going second, and we have Mantyke, which is perfect, I guess. Assuming that I don't die, but even if we do die, it might be okay. We are weak to lightning. Ooh, they got a bad start. They don't want to start with Lugia. They want to start with one of their baby Pokemon or Ho-Oh in the front, I think. Pokeball is going to get them maybe a baby Pokemon, possibly. Double Pokeball. We got our own Pokeball as well. So what we're looking for with our Pokeball is going to be a Suicune, because we want to put second energy on Suicune. Now this Pokeball is going to be a big chance of being anything other than another... Never mind, we got a Suicune. I was going to say, we got one more other Mantyke, and we could theoretically get a Mantyke out of it. Alright, this is going to be great. So Suicune's going to go down. I don't know if we need another Suicune. But I know what we don't need another one of. We don't need another Mantyke. So I'm just going to put another Suicune down, thin my hand. And I think I'm just going to splashy toss. And I do think I will just build up the energy here. I don't think I need to overthink it too much. If I spread it, it's fine. If I don't spread it, it's still fine, right? I'm going to switch to my Suicune and attack anyways. And then put the other extra energy on Suicune, so if they do somehow Sabrina or something, I can just retreat. Plus we have Mantyke, so... Overall, not bad. Not a bad start so far. Now, they could have Ilima in the deck. And obviously our Suicune can't kill Oricorio, so Oricorio is going to be able to do a lot of damage to us. We have to hope they don't have Ilima. And if they do, we have to hope we top deck a Silver right now. All right, didn't top deck. This is going to be a Froakie guaranteed, which means we'll put it down. Let's go ahead and card draw. Seven cards remaining. We're going to swap over to Suicune. I do think I'm going to put energy on Froakie. And then I'm going to attack. So I'm putting energy on Froakie and not Suicune because we see that Oricorio is a threat here, yes? We're not going to be able to actually attack with Suicune if he has an Ilima here, which I'm predicting he will. Which means we're going to want to try and top deck a rare candy. And since we put Suicune in the front, I decided we might as well. Never mind, he's going to retreat. Which means we can just Cyrus and kill the Lugia. And then Oricorio could deal with our Froakie or Greninja after the fact. We have double rare candy in the deck, so we have a high chance of finding this Pokemon. Or this card, rather. We got a Sabrina. I really want a Cyrus so badly, but if I do, then my Suicune dies. If I Irida, then that doesn't do anything. If I Cyrus and then attack, that does do something. It means that we'll die on the backswing here. I think I'm going to Cyrus and attack. Yeah. So the play is going to be Cyrus. And attack. Now, I should have theoretically, hindsight, right? We should have built the other Suicune early, because if we did, we could have had double energy on it, and then I could have just attacked with that Suicune instead. I'm going to do it this way because I knew we were going to draw another card with Suicune at the end of our turn, and we didn't have that many cards remaining anyways. The odds of us finding this rare candy is very high, and as long as we can just rare candy evolve, and then Guzma, Oricorio goes down to 70 HP, and then we can just kill it with Greninja one shot. So that's the thought process. I figured we'd find the rare candy, and we had all the other cards left in our hand to win here. And there it goes. We just have to make sure we do not put Suicune in. We're going in with Greninja. Froakie in the front. Silver, a little too late. That's rare candy. Greninja. Guzma. Let him know what's up before we start doing anything. Energy. Water Shuriken, the Oricorio. And Mist Slash, our way to victory. So yeah, I do agree with having Greninja in this deck, because if we just had Suicune, that would have been horrible, right? We would have died. Now, we could technically run like a Suicune only deck. You know, there's a base Suicune we could have ran, but so far this is doing some work. All right, we're going first, and we have Suicune. I think we're gonna pass on going first with Suicune. I'm down to sacrifice the Froakie, because I can still just put one energy on Froakie, and then like whenever it's our time, I can just put one energy on Froakie, swap over to Mantyke. It's still okay-ish. Ooh, never mind. That could be lethal. If he doesn't do anything on Litten, we can technically evolve the back, hit for 20, take him down to 40, and then put energy on Froakie. Hit him for 30. He'll be dead if he attacks here, because he'll take the 10 extra damage. There's no way he attacks, right? He's attacking. Well, we got perfect lethal now. All right, that worked out really well. Rare Candy the back. Water Shuriken him down to 30. And then Froakie in the front does exactly 30. Yeah, he did the math. We're good. Not bad. I mean, even if that didn't turn out like how we wanted it to, we still had Mantyke. We had a pretty good start. We're going second and we got Froakie. We really do want to start with Mantyke, but I'll take a going second over anything. That means I can still put energy on Froakie, attack. And then Rare Candy, swing in if I need to. I am getting Professors here. It does mean that he might red card me, unfortunately. Or maybe not, actually. With Suicune going down and a Mantyke dropping. Now, I didn't need to actually attack here. Me attacking might have been a misplay, because I could have just retreated from Froakie over to Mantyke and then put the energy on Suicune, and Suicune's at 2 energy, which means that I'll be able to attack next turn. Versus 10 damage, I don't think it was technically worth. I think it's more so I'm thinking of playing off of Greninja and attacking with Greninja here for 80 per turn while I slow build my Suicune in the back. But we'll have to see how this ends up going, right? In our favor. If he puts energy on Sylveon... Alright, so I think I'm gonna have to Sabrina here, just to save me a little bit. Let's Sabrina. Doesn't matter which Pokemon he gives me. Alright, Rare Candy, evolve. Go ahead, hit the Sylveon in the back. Put one energy on Suicune. And end turn. Or, better yet, go Mantyke. Splashy Toss. And then just do that. So now we have Suicune, we have Cyrus. He's filling his bench. Trying to see, we're doing how much expected damage? 100? There goes Morty. So Morty lets him take a look at the top 4 of my cards and rearrange them in any way that he wants. I'm okay with that. That's a cool full art. Oh, for each of your psychic Pokemon in play. Oh, he only has one, so he only was able to look at one Pokemon card, which means he didn't really get a chance to rearrange it. Not a good use of Morty. He needed to evolve all these other Pokemon first, and then use Morty. So we're still able to Cyrus and kill the Sylveon this turn because we have Greninja doing 120. So we're not going to Professor's Research here. Yeah, I think with the Suicune deck, you don't... Yeah, he misplayed. Because why wouldn't he just... Yeah, I think he understood now that he only got one card out of Morty. Alright, Suicune's going in the front. I'm going to red card because it takes him from 4 cards to 3. I don't think I'm going to Cyrus just yet. I'm going to put energy here because I'm already doing... Oh. No, I am doing 80, but I think I'm going to Water Shuriken the Espeon in the front. And then I'm going to hit him for 80 to kill him. And the main reason why is because the only way that he's able to do damage on the next turn is if he evolves his other Eevee to an Espeon for 1 energy. Or if he goes to Sylveon and puts double energy to hit for 70. In which case, we can just Greninja Suicune and I think we're set, right? Oh no, we're effectively getting weaker. Never mind. We're doing 60 damage. I am hurting myself because I'm killing his Pokemon. I think I'm actually understanding Suicune. You got to go for the big hitters first and then the smaller ones. So let me see. If I put Mantyke down, I'm doing effectively 80 damage. I would have to Irida and then attack. I think I live with... If he has an Eevee bag, he wins the game. We technically should have Cyrused the Sylveon early. Or we should have Professored Researched 2 turns ago. We'll find out. If he has Eevee bag, he can win the game. Oh wait, no he doesn't. Sylveon needs double energy to attack. I thought it was 1 energy. So we're set. Because I figured Sylveon can do what, 100 damage? So Eevee bag will do 110. We have exactly 110, so I think we win. But we did make a bunch of misplays. I am learning how the Suicune deck really works. We want to try and go for the big hitters. Yeah, so we could have Professored, or we could have Cyrused the big hitter first, and then focus on one of the other smaller Pokemon after the fact. But not bad, we'll take it. All right, we are going first, and we got Mantyke going down. That's good. So going first is really good because Mantyke is technically like a Misty. You just get 1 energy guaranteed on turn 1, which is great. I think it might be too early to Silver, but if he has a Professor's... Oh man, these are kind of awful. Poke Center Lady. Red doesn't do anything if I have a Greninja to fight him. Gladion could get him the other... I'm going to go Gladion. Prevent him from getting another type Null. I'll put the other Mantyke down. We might be cooked here, I'm not going to lie. Unless we can somehow top deck a Professor's into a rare candy Greninja, because then we can just kill him right here, right now. We might be cooked. Well, we got Greninja. Alright, so there's no reason to retreat, right? I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. There's no reason to retreat into the other Mantyke. He has Soul Valley in hand, which he'll end up evolving right now. And he has trainers in hand, like red. So he could have killed my Froakie if I swapped. And he could have just killed Mantyke without using a trainer. We're going to need to still top deck this rare candy to have a chance. I'll go Mantyke. Why not? We get a free retreat. Suicune. Okay. Off to a good start, I think. Suicune can technically one-shot if he puts down more Pokemon. So him finding more Pokemon will help us. We're doing 60 damage now. No, we'll go back down. We'll start doing 40 again. Yeah, never mind. This is going to be a 40 damage once he kills our Mantyke. Alright, I'm going to go Froakie because it's just one energy. It's another Suicune. So the bad thing is if I Sabrina to kill the Zubat, that's less damage that Suicune gets to do to the Soul Valley. So I'm just going to go ahead and Crystal Waltz here for 60. We have our other Suicune set up and ready to go. We got another Froakie. That doesn't keep them alive thanks to us getting Froakie. Okay, that does keep them alive. Unless they put down a basic Pokemon. Never mind. No basic. However, we do have Guzma. Froakie. Rare Candy. Greninja. Retreat. Oh, technically no Guzma was even needed. Still gonna Guzma anyways. And then we'll go ahead and Crystal Waltz 80. I think that's a good turn of events, right? Worst case scenario is they have a Cyrus, right? That would be bad. Because then we're stuck on Suicune and I can't do anything. Professors means no Cyrus, which means they can't swap me off of Suicune EX in the front. So our Suicune in the back does get to live. I think we might be able to do this, to be honest. I think we lucked out, to be quite fair with you. So let's go ahead and Water Shuriken. I'm just gonna red card because I know he has probably Weavile in hand. And then we Crystal Waltz. I could have swapped over to my Greninja, who would have had the same exact 120 HP and then attack the Zubat. We wouldn't have damage on it, and then we wouldn't have to worry about Weavile doing extra 70 damage to us. But I don't think mathematically Weavile can kill us, right? $70 damage plus a red is 90 plus the extra poison. Oh, if they have Dawn in hand with Weavile, they have 3 cards. They would need those other 2. I mean, they got Weavile. There's no way they... Oh, they already put energy. Never mind. No Dawn. Whew, I was gonna say Dawn plus Weavile is lethal, I think. Wait, no, we live at 10. Sabrina, sure. Cyrus coming in clutch. I think we still could have won even without Cyrus, right? We're doing 100 damage. 100 damage plus 20. It's close. Would have been close. I would have had to Sabrina into their Darkrai and then make them get stuck on Darkrai with 2 energy. We still had it. All right, we got Mantyke going first, which is technically going second for us. I really hope they red card us or Mars us or something. And it's another water deck. We're playing a lot of water. We're playing a lot of water decks today. Now, granted, the expansion just came out. And I feel like Suicune is like the star of the show, theoretically speaking, plus Mantyke. Wait, what if they're running Manaphy and Mantyke? That'd be crazy, right? Ooh, we got Suicune. Wait, that's actually impeccable timing. All right, so there are 2 abilities in the back as Leap Out. A Sabrina is kind of funny right now because it not only thins our hand and prevents them from wanting to use Red Card or Mars on us, but it prevents them from building up even more energy. They'd have to only put 1 energy and then Leap Out. So I think that's perfect for us. They don't get their insane ramp with Manaphy by putting extra energy on the bench and then Manaphy. Or actually, it would be energy on Manaphy and then a double energy on Phoebus and Magikarp. Now they have to just put a single energy on Magikarp. So they're technically down 1 energy, theoretically speaking. And if they leap out into their Manaphy, we can just kill it with our Suicune. So far, not a bad Sabrina. They're gonna go to their Mantyke. So I guess they still get to get their energy. Wait, I just realized... Wait, no. I just realized we could have just swapped to Suicune if I didn't care about that second energy. And then we could have gotten card draw, theoretically speaking. Alright, Froakie's going down. We're gonna swap 1 energy on Froakie. They have 4 cards in hand, so a red card is good. I'm gonna hold on to the Mantyke in my hand. And then we're just gonna hit for 100. Yeah, we could have swapped to Suicune and then just put 1 energy, and then I'd put the second energy this turn, which means I wouldn't be able to put another energy on Froakie this turn and set him up in case I want to actually use Greninja in any case. But we'd get 1 extra card draw. So I guess it depends on how you want to look at it, right? Build up extra energy so you can have a surplus of energy, or draw more cards. They're drawing a lot of cards. We do have 1 Cyrus. And I think Gyarados needs 4 energy to attack. So even with Manaphy attacking here, we're still in the clear to just swing in with Suicune and be fine. Right? I don't think Gyarados will kill us. Pokeball. Let's go ahead. We got the other Froakie. Oh, man. Let's rare candy. I guess we're going to put the other Froakie down. Water Shuriken. Doesn't matter who I hit, to be honest. Hit for 120. I could hit the Gyarados, but the Gyarados has way too much HP. I don't think we're going to kill it if it evolves. I think I want to try and just do some damage to a backline Pokemon. And kill it if it doesn't evolve it. That's going to be the win con here, because we only need 1 more point to win. Yeah, Gyarados evolution. Do they have an evolution for Phoebus? I don't even know what this Pokemon evolves into. My brain is completely forgetting. Oh, Melodic. I mean, he can't stay on the active with Melodic. He has to swap off. I'm doing 100 plus the Water Shuriken. You have to go. Bro, get out of there, man. What are you... I think he just forgot. I only need one more win, and I'm doing 100. We'll take it. We'll take it. All right, not bad. This deck's pretty fun, man. Suicune. This deck is pretty fun. All right, so let's quickly talk about this deck list. Suicune EX, we just went 5 and 2 with it. It is running double Froakie, double Greninja, double Rare Candy, double Mantyke, so you can build up an extra energy as the newest baby Pokemon, and then double Suicune EX as well. So 6 basic Pokemon. No stage 1 evolution for Frogadier because we do have card draw with Professor's Research, and if Suicune is in the front, you have Legendary Pulse ability, which allows you to draw an extra card, so you're going to find that Rare Candy no matter what. Just be careful if you're going up against the new Celebi. We'll make a video on that and talk about that in the future. We are also running a silver just for hand disruption, as well as red card, a Guzma, Irida in case we need a little bit of healing, a Cyrus, and a Sabrina. If I were to change anything in this deck, I'd get rid of the extra Sabrina and swap out for another Cyrus. 2 Cyrus, especially with a Greninja deck, is always good, so you can try and pick your battles. Hit someone with Greninja's Water Shuriken, Cyrus, and let Suicune finish out. And you could also maybe swap out, if you don't really care about red card or silver, swap out for a Giant Cape just for more survivability on your Mantyke in the front, your baby Pokemon because it only has 30 HP, or maybe even your Suicune because I think Suicune only has 130 HP or 140 HP. So if you do want to swap out for a Giant Cape, then Giant Cape is also an option in this deck. But this is the deck list. The expansion just came out. There's going to be plenty of new decks that we're going to be trying out. Feel free to leave any comments down below on what deck list you'd like for me to try, or any deck ideas rather, or during the live streams and throw in the suggestions there. We got a lot of decks to go through, all right? We have a lot of different deck combinations to try out.